So let's do the damn thing.
You ready?
Word.
Alrighty. Hi, friends. Hi. This is our first episode being a video podcast.
Word.
So that should be exciting. If you see me looking over here, it's because I'm trying to make sure that we are still recording and we are still...
If you see me looking over here, it's because her dog keeps
on
the couch.
So, also, don't mind the green aura on my hair. Apparently. Yeah, Cat, you can't really see very well. But for some reason, my hair is, like, mega green. It's because we have a green screen back here. Mm-hmm. That's what this is.
Yeah.
So, get used to that. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
This is A Murder of Crows.
I'm Kat.
And I'm Karen. We already know that. We're going to be reading off of our phones for our information today.
Yeah.
So sorry, but not really. So, is there anything you need?
Hi, Ellen.
Oh, hey, Ellen. Hi.
Sorry, we're pale as shit. Well,
yeah.
You're probably used to that.
Oh, that's the other thing we didn't announce. These are our,
Oh, yeah.
Our shirts that I made for us. It says...
We have accidental matching leggings, too.
Yeah. You can't really see mine, but
planned,
it's right there.
It wasn't planned, but...
Yeah. Anywho, hopefully you can hear us very well. Otherwise, anything you need to eat crow about?
No.
Negative?
No, I don't think so.
Nothing for me either. So, if you feel like sending us an email, you can at amurderofcrowspodcast@gmail.com.
Which you need to do.
Our Instagram is at AMOC Podcast. Our Twitter is also at AMOC Podcast, as well as our Facebook page, because we're finally all synced up. Finally. And then our closed Facebook group is Our Murder of Crows, like yours, mine, and ours. And lastly, if you feel like supporting us monetarily on our podcasting journey, you can become a patron at patreon.com/A Murder of Crows podcast. Yes, and here's
send money. What?
#send money. Now you can give us the show topic and bird pun.
So bird pun for today is going to be the night parrot, which we came up with, like 30 seconds ago?
30 seconds ago we came up with that.
Apparently it's the world's most mysterious bird according to weather.com.
Apparently
and
they know everything.
All we have on this.
Yeah, so who knows?
Who knows?
We don't really care that much.
Nope. And Karen goes first this week.
Oh gosh, I just hit the microphone. Sorry about that. Okay. You might want to sit down a little lower, just in case. So that... Well, you're also sitting on the pillow that's supposed to be for your back. There you go. There you go. Good. That way you're closer to the microphone. Also, we have a special treat for people as soon as I finish my... and a treat for us, yes. We'll figure out how that's going to work in a second. But I will go on to my case. I have technically two, only because the first one I have is very short, but I thought it was worth mentioning. Okay. So, have you ever heard of The Man from Torrid?
No.
Okay. Well, I will reference this by saying, or reference? Is that the word?
You're asking the wrong person.
Okay, well, whatever. I'll start by saying...
I'm the person in the podcast that goes, what the fuck is that word?
I'll start by saying I don't know if this is like a true case or if this is like, I don't know, a story.
Right.
But regardless, it's creepy. So, The Man from Torrid. Okay. One hot July day in the Haneda Airport, Tokyo, likely began as just another excessively warm day for the staff at customs. Hundreds, perhaps thousands of people trotted through the airport without a second glance. That was with the exception of a solitary bearded man. For reasons that aren't apparently clear, he became the focus of attention for at least one customs official. Perhaps it was the climate or simple nerves. By all appearances, this man was just another passenger. A smartly dressed businessman is surely just another body to deal with in a busy environment like an airport. Mm-hmm. In less security-conscious days of 1954, he must have done or said something that garnered extra attention. When pressed, he stated that this was just another business trip for him, one of several that he had made during the course of the year. His native tongue was French, but Japanese was just one of the numerous languages that he was fluent with.
Okay.
Concerned about the possibility of facing a trafficker and or smuggler, the officials began to question the man. When asked where he was from, he casually informed them that he was from Torrid. Now, if anyone's clear, Torrid is not actually a place.
Oh, let's say...
It's not actually a place.
What?
Not familiar with such a place, they pressed for further details. The passengers seemed only too happy to furnish the additional data. Torrid was a nation situated between France and Spain, which had been in existence for a millennia. The simple occurrence of a customs check quickly descended into something resembling a farce, as neither side was willing to accept that the other was being anything other than honest. Just as the customs officials were adamant that no such place existed, the increasingly irate passenger was insistent that he was correct. He even produced his passport, issued in Torrid, as proof. His previous trips to Japan and elsewhere did appear in his passport as he had claimed. The contents of his wallet and currency had currency from several European nations to, say that he obviously took more business trips. Mm-hmm. Faced with the choice of what to do next, customs were at a loss. Nothing like this had happened before, at least not to them. The only real course of action was to investigate the matter further. To do so, they invited the man to spend the night at a... Did I skip something? Oh, I did. Excuse me. I skipped something. In an effort to remove all confusion and expedite the matters for them, customs offered their bizarre passenger the chance to indicate where he was from. He pointed to the country we know as Andorra on the map, but he's never heard of Andorra and can't understand why his homeland of Torrid isn't there. According to him, it should have been, for it had existed for more than 1,000 years. So they pulled out a map and they said, where is this Torrid country? Show us. And he pointed to a very small actual place that's really teeny tiny on the map between France and Spain called Andorra, which is an actual place. Mm-hmm. So faced with the choice of what to do next, customs were at a loss. Nothing like this had happened before, at least not to them. The only real course of action was to investigate the matter further. To do so, they invited the man to spend the night at a local hotel where their inquiries took place, and he agreed. As a precaution, a pair of armed guards were stationed outside of his hotel room, and Japanese customs still had no idea if this man was who he claimed to be. The hotel he originally booked a room with had no knowledge of a booking in his name. The company who he was due to meet with had no idea who the man was, or even the company he represented.
Ooh, twist.
And the bank that issued his checkbook couldn't be found anywhere either.
Interesting.
Convinced that they had caught a criminal in the act that he was yet to perpetrate, customs ordered the passenger's return for further questioning. However, when his hotel room was opened, no trace of the man can be found. Of the two ways out of the room, there was no balcony, and a recognized escape attempt ruled out the window. Neither guard noticed movement within the room either, and the door was certainly not opened all night long. The police established that he could not have escaped out the window, seeing as how the room was several floors up. And there was no balcony, like I said before. Stranger still, all of the man's personal documents, such as his checkbook, passport, driver's license, had also disappeared from within the airport security room.
Shit.
Since then, the man from Torrid was never heard from again.
Wow.
Yeah. And I don't know if any of these pictures are, real, but, here's his passport. You can't really tell, but that's what they said, or his visa or whatever.
Right.
And then here's his passport.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it says Torrid citizen.
His eyes are closed.
That's what it looks like, but it's hard to really tell. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if that's fake either. But this is the city, or the Andorra. Mm-hmm. And then this is Andorra on the map.
Oh, okay.
So, this is France, this is Spain.
Right.
Isn't that wild?
That is really weird.
Yeah, I think that's all the pictures I had of him.
Okay.
So, creepy, right? Oh, we never mentioned we're doing mysterious disappearances and deaths.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
We forgot to mention that. Hi. Yeah. We're new here. So, the next person I decided to do was Elisa Lam, who we all know about. If you don't, I guess I'm going to tell you now. Uh-huh. This story always creeped me out, and I can also show the video eventually on screen.
Get caught up.
Yeah. So, Elisa Lam was a 21-year-old Canadian student studying in Vancouver. In January 2013, she embarked alone on what she intended to be a tour of numerous cities on the west coast of the United States. Beginning her holiday in San Diego, she visited the zoo and wrote about the city on her blog, then continued on, arriving in LA on the 26th of January, where she checked in to the Cecil Hotel. After 5 days of sightseeing, Elisa was scheduled to check out and continue her journey to Santa Cruz. On this day, though, her parents did not receive their daily phone call from their daughter. Finding this uncharacteristic of Elisa, they contacted the LA police to report her disappearance. Excuse me. Hotel staff said that she was alone in the morning of her disappearance. Sorry. And the manager of a nearby bookstore said the last person to report seeing her alive described her as outgoing, very lively, and very friendly, having come in to buy gifts for her family. Police proceeded to search the hotel with scent tracking dogs, but were unable to search the building, they were unable to search the building to a thorough extent due to the absence of any probable cause a crime had been committed. They found nothing. On the 6th,
usual.
Yeah, right. On the 6th of February, the LAPD posted flyers around the neighborhood, urging anyone with information to come forward. A week passed with no leads, and then the case took its first sharp turn towards the bizarre. On February 16th, the LAPD released a surveillance video from the hotel, taken on the 1st of February. The unsettling video depicts Elisa in one of the hotel elevators, acting in an extremely bizarre manner. It shows her peeking in and out of the elevator, hiding in the corner, pressing multiple buttons, and erratically gesturing and dancing in the hallway outside of the elevator. She then exits the elevator and the door slides closed and opens several times before the video ends. But I will say that's not exactly what happened. If you watch the entire video, have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's so creepy because she literally goes in the elevator and pushes a button. The door never closes.
Yeah, that's weird.
Never closes, ever.
It doesn't even attempt to.
No.
Yeah.
And so she looks out, doesn't see anything, comes back in and waits. Mm-hmm. Possibly, I think she's pushing the door close button. Still doesn't close. Then she goes out again, and then she starts to look freaked out.
Yeah.
Like there's someone watching her, someone following her, something. Mm-hmm. Creepy as fuck. Mm-hmm. Then she goes back in the elevator and then presses all of the buttons.
Yep.
Every floor.
Yep.
The door still doesn't close.
Yep.
And then is when she goes out and she still acts all weird, scared, hides in the corner of the elevator, goes back out in the hallway, and then that's when she starts doing really weird, creepy hand gesture things.
Yeah.
And then she's never seen from again. She disappears out from the elevator's view. Mm-hmm. And then a few minutes later, there's when the elevator door closes. Yeah. And then it goes to every floor she pushed. Yeah. That's fucking freaky creepy as hell. Mm-hmm. And then another thing, I wonder if it says it on here. I don't think I put it in here. If I do, I might repeat it again. But the other thing that was noted is that when you look at the security footage from the elevator, you can't really see it because it's been the specific timeline part in the bottom left corner where it says what time, what date, and all that stuff has been redacted. Mm-hmm. But if before it was noted as saying that there was times in the video where the video had slowed down, and then there was huge chunks of time that were missing.
Weird.
Yeah. Either people took it out or they slowed it down. Whatever. It's still fucking creepy as hell.
Right.
So, by the time of the video's release, media attention around the case was ramping up. It emerged that the Cecil Hotel had a long history of criminal activity, including murders and suicide. The disappearance of a young university student played heavily on the consciousness of the public, and the baffling and peculiar behavior shown in the elevator video spawned a myriad of theories on Elisa's disappearance, from drug intoxication to mental disorders and even demonic possession. Mm-hmm. It was about this time that guests in the hotel began to complain of strange tasting, discolored water and low water pressure in their room. Mm-hmm. Employees began to investigate the plumbing of the building, and this led to a gruesome discovery in the water tanks on the roof of the building. Inside one of the tanks, floating naked next to her clothes and belongings, was the partially decomposed body of Elisa Lam.
So fucking gross.
Yeah. Which also begs to differ the question, why don't they check their water tanks better? Don't those need to be monitored?
I have no idea. I've never been in a place or heard of a place that had water tanks until I read this.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, where do they get the water from?
I mean, we have plumbing.
I suppose. But it's an older building.
Yeah, this is a water tank sitting on top of the hotel. I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Well, the discovery of the body brought up more questions than it seemed to answer. The autopsy found no evidence of trauma or sexual assault, no traces of illicit drugs, and no evidence that Elisa had attempted suicide. And it listed the death as an accidental drowning. Which fucking pisses me off because...
Anyways, I don't know what details you're about to tell, so I'm gonna shut up.
Well, I will say the reason why it bothers me is because when they call it an accidental drowning, if you look at the pictures, which I'll probably show on the screen now, if you look at the pictures, they literally show that the only way you can get, because she was inside the water tank with the lid closed.
Yeah.
And you can't just lift that up and off.
They said how much it weighed, didn't they?
Yeah, it weighs a lot. I don't think I have it in here, but it's like a heavy-ass water tank thing. It has to weigh a lot. It's on the roof of a building.
It's a pretty large water tank. I think they said it was a couple 100 pounds. They said not a single, let alone a single person, but a woman that small cannot lift it, get into it,
and close herself from the inside.
Because that alone would push you underwater and you wouldn't be able to slide it shut.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
So, yeah.
Fucking crazy. Accidental drowning my ass.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know what details you're about to say, but it can't be accidental if you're the one getting into the tank and somehow shutting it.
No. The investigation ceased, but many vital questions remain unanswered in this Canadian tragedy. The water tanks in questions were propped up on cement blocks without easy access and had heavy, difficult to displace lids, which were found closed with the body inside, like we just said.
Yeah, and it's super, it's not only that, but it's also a very super tall.
Yeah, they're tall.
Tank.
Yeah.
And there was no evidence of like a step stool or something.
No. And access to the roof itself was locked and alarmed. How had Elisa managed to get up there and enter the tank and replace the lid all by herself? Yeah. Accidental drowning. Woman. Yeah, she was small. Mm-hmm. The video remained a prominent source of confusion and discussion even after Elisa's body was found. Was her baffling behavior a result of manic phase of her bipolar disorder? Which still, even if it was, that doesn't explain how she got in the goddamn water tank by herself.
Bipolar people, like, don't randomly get into water tanks.
Yeah, or sneak onto the roof of buildings and close themselves into a fucking...
Unless she's, like, schizophrenic, then I didn't know.
Even still.
Yeah.
Many proposed a more sinister alternative. Her movements can be explained as an interaction with another individual not visible in the video, a pursuer. Mm-hmm. Was someone else involved in her death? Interestingly enough, it appears the video may have been altered at some point before its release. The timestamp is obscured, and some parts of the video appear to be slowed down, and nearly a minute of footage has been subtly removed mid-video. So who knows what happened? Disturbingly, Elisa's blog remained active for many months after her death.
Creepy, I didn't know that.
Yeah, auto-posting features may explain this away, but Elisa's phone was never found after her death.
I don't like that.
Suggesting an alternative source of these online updates.
I don't like that.
No, I don't either. Oh, excuse me. Let me turn off my sound. How rude of me. Finally, uncanny parallels can be drawn from Lamb's sad demise and the Hollywood horror film Dark Water. The film follows the tenants of a building who experience black water coming from their taps and an eerie phenomena, culminating in the grisly discovery of a body of a girl decaying in a rooftop water tank. Weirder still is that this movie was released in 2005, 5 years before Elisa's death.
Weird.
Yeah, right?
Oh, shit.
And no one still knows anything. There's no reason why this happened or who did it or anything like that. And, like, here's the thing that I found this picture that shows, like, what she looked like in the water tank. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, she's laying down.
Yeah, she's laying down in the water tank. And, like, her body is about the size of the water tanks.
So, I'm trying to think of anatomy. Like, isn't that when you drown, you go not belly up, but you float? I don't know. Because isn't it, if you drown, usually, from at least what you see in, like, Hollywood films and shit. Like,
don't you go up?
You go up, kind of like a fish, but you don't go belly up. You usually go back up. So, and then you're, like, floating.
Yeah, floating face down in the water.
Unless she, like, somehow managed to inhale a fuck ton of water and there's no air in her lungs at all. In that case, she would fall to the bottom. But that's a really weird position to be found in, because she's literally, like, laying, well, not like this, but, like, she's, like, laying down, like, on her side, which is kind of odd. Huh. Yeah, and look, the dude's standing, like, on a
ladder.
On a ladder.
Like, I don't know how she got in the tank or anything like that.
Yeah, that's weird.
And people keep thinking that she had, like, some manic episode or some shit. But yeah. Those are my cases. I will set this down for a hot second because we have a segment that we are going to be doing, which those...
Scoot over. Took myself out of the picture.
Oh yeah, you do that all the time.
I don't mean to. I'm sorry. I don't do this very often.
Anytime we film a video together, you're always on the other side of the video.
I know. Sorry. Camera doesn't like me. And I don't like the camera.
So if you're listening to this podcast on whatever podcasting platform you listen to, you're gonna miss out on this, and I'll probably cut this part out and resume back after we're done and listen to Kat's episode. Otherwise, you can always hop on over to our YouTube, which I did post on our Facebook page, and you can
excuse me, guys.
You can check us out on there and see what we're doing next. Hint, hint. It's a little fun challenge experience. So, that being said, where did I put my... Oh, right here. So, Kat and I, if you don't know, we have a history of doing challenges together.
They're so fun.
And so, one that I never got a chance to do with Kat was one she requested. She requested that we do it, like, 5 or 6 years ago. And we never did. And so I'm rectifying the situation. And we're going to be doing the Oreo challenge. Where you have to guess what Oreos they are. I'm going to put this over my head now. How do I look? Cute.
Fantastic.
So we're going to be blindfolded. We have our Oreos down here in a bag. They're currently covered up in a plastic bag. Cameron went and picked out all the Oreos. So I don't know what they are. Kat doesn't know what they are. And we're going to grab one at a time and guess what they are. And whoever gets it right gets a point. Okay. If we get it right.
Okay.
So I think what we're going to do is each of us put on a blindfold. You grab an Oreo package. Okay. And then you open it. Okay. And then we each grab an Oreo and guess, and then put it somewhere off to the side. Okay. Cool?
Sure. Yeah, Connor's supposed to be here, but
yeah.
He didn't wake up in time.
He was going to come and help us out, but...
All right, so we're putting these on now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm going to move my phone so it doesn't get knocked over. Nala, no. Not for you.
My hair is going to be all fucked up.
All right, hang on. These are tighter than I imagined them being.
Look at that little loop. I can feel it. I can't see it, but I can feel it's right there.
Alrighty. Do you have your blindfold on completely?
Yes.
All right. No cheating.
I'm not... I can't... Why would I cheat? I'm going to eat Oreos regardless.
Okay. Well, no cheating guessing what it is.
Okay.
You can reach down and remove the plastic bag from the top. It's right there. Oops. Sorry, I'm bumping the microphone.
Is yours on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can't see.
I don't know why I'm looking at you like
I am looking at you too. I can't see it. I'm like, yes, it's on. Okay. And then try to like... Yeah, it's a plastic bag.
Oh, he has more than one on there.
Oh, he does. Okay. I don't know.
Hey guys, how's it going?
We're going to try to show it to you.
How many plastic...
I wish I could figure out what's happening. Where are you? Here you are. Okay. All right.
I found the thingy.
Okay, so open the thingy. Did you show the camera? Okay.
I don't know if it's upside right. I don't... Here you go.
We're not sure which way it is, so...
Okay. Okay.
Did you get it?
Yep.
Can you smell it? Don't take any...
It smells funky. That doesn't smell like Oreos.
Oh, what is that? What is that? Okay. I'm going for one. All right, I got one.
For a smell, and it was your fucking hand.
I thought that was your hand. Okay, I got one in my hand.
Oh, that smells weird. I don't want to do this anymore.
Don't eat. Did you grab one yet?
Yes.
Okay, close the thing.
Okay.
Why wouldn't it close? This is when Connor would have made so much help. Okay, all right, I'm going to stick it in my lap.
Okay.
I think it's closed.
Okay.
Do you have your Oreo?
Yes.
Okay, don't eat it yet.
Where's your...
That's my hand.
That's the microphone. Okay. Where's your Oreo?
It's right here.
Okay.
What are we doing? Oh, okay.
Planking.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm going to undo this thing so I can get some of this
Oh.
icing.
Oh, you getting the icing?
I dropped some. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ew. What the fuck is this? It's so creamy.
It is weirdly creamier than a normal icing. Normal Oreo.
Is there any more icing?
Oh. You know, I kind of like it. It's very sweet.
That's super sweet.
What do I think it tastes like, though? I think I have a guess. Do you have a guess?
No.
Have you eaten the Olivers?
It tastes like a normal Oreo,
but
like super creamy.
It tastes like a normal Oreo, but like sweeter.
Yeah. So is it what, diabetes Oreo? Like, what is this?
Okay.
Triple stuff?
Okay.
I'm gonna get crumbs all over your thing.
You know, it's whatever. Okay, I think it's closed. Are you ready to guess?
I'm gonna say it's like a regular Oreo.
Don't. We'll do a 3, 2, 1. Okay?
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's a regular Oreo. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Confetti cake.
Is that what your guess is?
That's my guess. I think it's like a cake. It tastes like when products have like a birthday cake flavor.
Yeah, that's a good guess. I might go with that.
You're just gonna cheat and take my guess?
I don't know. Buttercream Oreo. I don't fucking know.
All right,
it's
let's
disgusting.
lift the blindfold up. Oh, it's birthday cake!
Oh, look at that. Oh, that was so
gosh.
sweet.
What happened here? Okay, I hope we were still recording because this thing went away, but it's birthday cake.
It was so sweet.
I actually kind of like it.
Oh, that was super sweet.
All right, 1 down. I got that one. Did you technically get that one?
No.
Okay.
Close it back with my foot though.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay. Hang on. My like hair is like getting all on my forehead weird.
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. All right. I am securely blindfolded. I'm ready.
Same. Okay. It's the leg.
That's my leg. Remember to show the camera. All right. You gonna open it?
I'm trying to show them. I don't know what it looks like to them. I don't even know if I pointed at the camera.
You know, just putting it straight. Ooh, good rip.
Okay.
Where is it? There's the microphone.
Oh, I don't know if I smelled that.
I don't smell anything.
It smells like chocolate. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Okay, all right. I got an
I
Oreo.
got crumbs all over my nose. And there's so many infected fucking Oreos now.
Okay. I got an
Smells
Oreo.
like chocolate.
Did you get an Oreo? I'm gonna do the twist and
Okay.
Whatever.
There's definitely like a shape on this.
a shape.
I feel like there's a shape on the Oreo cookie.
Oh, I don't know. That smells different.
That smells like chocolate.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, I hate this.
Oh! Oh!
This is awful.
I'm not eating the rest of that. Mm-mm. Oh, no.
It literally tastes like if sugar had gone bad.
Oh, what is that?
Like it's sweet, but like it's gone bad. I don't want to eat it, but
You know what I'm gonna guess?
oh,
Peeps.
ew. Okay, is that your guess?
That's what bad sugar tastes like, is a peep. And I really don't even want to eat the rest of this Oreo, so I'm just gonna like leave it here.
Just hang on to it until we remove our blindfold.
Okay.
But I'm
gonna
gonna
close this bag with my footy.
Oh my god, this tastes like shit. This is awful. Oreo. I don't know what flavor this is supposed to be, but you did bad and you should do it again.
I'm gonna guess like some kind of like
Wait.
Easter flavored shit.
It tastes like stale.
Yeah, that's what a peep tastes like. Like
Okay.
I'm gonna guess it's like some kind of peep marshmallow thing.
Okay, I have an idea of what I think it might be. And it's a wild card, but I'm going to guess on 3, 2, 1.
There's a shape on top of the cookie.
I don't think there's a shape.
There's a shape. There's a weird divot in my cookie. Did you make your guess already?
Okay, all right. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Peeps.
Like pie crust.
What the fuck?
It tastes like stale.
No pie crust flavored Oreo.
I don't know. It tastes like stale pie crust. I'm removing my blindfold. Do you have your foot on your bag?
Yes.
On the bag? Okay. Spring? What the fuck? This is awful.
Well, what the fuck flavor is spring?
I think it's just supposed to be like, you know how
Made
there's...
with real cocoa, like the yellow cream,
You were so
same
right.
taste.
You were so right. There's the design on the front is a bee.
I felt it. Yeah, there's a flower in mine.
Okay.
I'm not finishing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this here.
Awful.
It's supposed to be like Halloween Oreos where they taste better.
Yeah, they don't. This tastes like ass.
All right, that's disgusting. Highly do not recommend these spring Oreos. These are crap. Ugh. Okay, it says we dropped a frame rate at some point, but sorry if it's bad quality, but okay. All right, next one. Wait, neither of us got that right, so I should be keeping points, but okay. So it's 1-0.
Okay.
Still.
Okay.
All right, my blindfold is on.
Okay. I'm gonna like dig around. Let's see.
God,
Hello and like put it on top of that. There.
I can't get over how awful tasting that was.
Where's the top of this thing? That's the bottom.
I was even thinking about buying those in the store the other day. Just
Right?
to have spring Oreos.
Oh, no, there it is. Okay, so here. I was like, Karen, we might have a problem. This doesn't have a lip thingy. Okay.
Is it open? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it goes. All right, I'm gonna let you smell first, and then me.
Oh, man. I think I already have an idea of what that is.
I think I know. I think I know. Okay.
This better be good. I swear to God.
Where's the fucking...
Oh, is that a weird shaped
I
cookie?
don't know what's happening. There it is. Okay.
Oh, no, I just got a
No, it's
fucked up
normal.
cookie.
Okay. All right, I think I know what this one is. Just from the smell alone.
Ew! That doesn't taste right. It smells like what I think it is, but it doesn't smell right. Or it doesn't taste right. I don't like it.
Really? Okay, well, I think I'm just gonna go on ready and guess it.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be.
It has to be. Yeah.
Has to be peanut. Oh, you're still wearing your blindfold?
Well, okay. Oh, take that fucker off. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we got peanut butter right. You don't like that?
No, like fake peanut butter, no.
It tastes pretty good to me. Not a fan?
I mean, I could do it, but I would prefer a real thing.
Yo, my makeup's gonna look fucked.
Okay.
All right, next one.
How many are there?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Might not be able to get through all of them.
Let's do a speed round.
Okay. Here we go. Nice Oreo. Where is the lippy thingy? Okay. Alright, remember this?
Did you get it?
Hold on. Oh,
Oh.
Bitch!
Bitch.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab one and smell.
Okay.
All right.
I'm a connoisseur.
Oh my god, why is this so big?
That's what she said. Oh, that smells like dick.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, that is a big cookie.
Oh my god, do you know what it smells like?
It smells like chocolate.
No. It smells like bird food.
Oh, that's unfortunate. As I bite into it.
I
Ew.
hate this.
I'm putting that
Oh my god.
over here. I'm not finishing that. That's chocolate. I'm calling it.
That's not chocolate.
That's some weird, like, brownie chocolate shit. Oh, that's disgusting. Oreo, what the fuck?
It is not chocolate.
That's chocolate.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Chocolate.
Lemon.
Why
I
would
think
that
it's
be
lemon.
Bitch.
It's
That's
chocolate.
dark chocolate.
Ew.
No bueno.
Y'all, look, that's how much I ate.
Oh, wow.
It tastes
wow,
like
that's
lemon.
what it looks like? Oh, wow.
It tastes like lemon. That's disgusting.
That doesn't taste like lemon.
I don't know why it tastes like lemon to me.
That is not right, guys. Like,
No,
look at that.
that's not right. All right, next one.
God, you know, I've had only one Oreo in my life that I didn't like, and now I'm
discovering... Oh, by the way, for those who are curious, we're not going to let these go to waste. We're going to take the ones we like home, and the rest we're bringing to work.
This at fucking... I don't know what I was going to say. Never mind.
I'm just going to say we'll bring them to work, because then they won't go to waste.
Okay, there's a lip. All right, show the people. Don't know if it's right side up or what, but...
I can't get over how awful that was. That tasted like lemon to me.
Oh.
Oh, I could smell it from here.
I think this is lemon.
What the heck? Where? There it is.
I think this is going to be lemon.
Oh, I can't get it out.
I don't know what this is going to be. It's something fruity?
Okay. Okay, yeah, this smells like...
Something smells weird. Smells like artificial shit. This is gonna be something fruity. I'm gonna hate it.
No, I know what it is. Yep. I think I know what this is.
Oh. Mm-mm. Oh, no.
I know what it is.
What is that?
I really wish we had water.
God, that is fucking awful.
I actually don't think it's that bad.
Oh,
I kinda like it.
God, what the hell? What is it? It's something fruity. Alright, well, 3, 2, 1. What the fuck is it?
Well, you gotta guess your own, too.
I just said something fruity.
Okay, you said something fruity.
I don't know, like,
I'm saying it's red velvet cake.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look now.
Bitch!
Oh, that's disgusting.
Called that. 100% red velvet cake.
Ugh.
I'm keeping these.
Yeah, you can have them. Here's my stockpile of shit cookies. Ick. Do not like those at all.
Oh, God.
Sorry, everybody! Oh, no. Oh, no.
You can see my messy ass house now.
One of the legs is like longer than the other one. Is that bad?
You can move the top part.
Okay.
Wait, you have it right. Just move it towards me a little bit. Tilt it. There. Close enough. Leave it.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Next one.
Oh, God. I'm gonna get diabetes alone from this bullshit. Okay.
How? You're barely eating them.
I don't know! Okay. Next round.
That one was actually really good.
God, you're a disgusting human being.
I want to keep that one in the birthday cake one.
Alright,
And the
here's
peanut butter.
the lip. Okay, so here we
okay.
go.
All right.
Show the people. Next one's gonna be like, what, ass flavor?
Ew.
Come on, Oreo, step up your shit. Do you have Cooks that make this? Oh, I gotta sniff this first.
Ooh.
Oh! That is definitely ass flavor.
Oh, man. You know what's weird?
It smells like rotting butter.
It does, but you know what's weird? Like, Oreo, are you looking at me?
I don't fucking know!
I think it's weird is that Oreo, like, in general, is like a delicious flavor.
Fuck is this? I can't stop smelling it.
We'll try eating it.
Oh. Oh, God.
Oh, no. I guessed before this answer.
That's definitely
100% lemon. 3, 2, 1, lemon.
Lemon.
It's lemon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, gross. It's a golden Oreo, too. It's not that bad, though.
No. Once you actually bite into it, yeah, it's not that bad. I'm not gonna take my fucking thing off anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I could tell the ones that Kat will still want to eat because she'll keep them in her lap.
Yep. Saving them for later.
All right.
Are you good?
Yep. Oh.
Okay.
Oh. If I didn't have my blindfold on, you would have poked me in the eye.
There were so many fucking Oreos in here.
There should only be like 2 more.
Oh no, there's the one in my hand. 1, 2, 3.
What?
Oh, there's only 3. Okay, well we have 4 more to go. So.
I told him to get no more than 10.
Okay, well, looks like he didn't listen.
Oh, God.
All right, here you go, people. How much money did he spend on this?
I don't know.
Like life savings in a bag.
Well, Oreos are only like $2, so
It smells
no
like
more than.
peanut butter again.
Hold on. Where is it? This smells exactly like peanut butter. Did he do us dirty and get 2 peanut butters?
Did he want peanut butter?
This one's completely different than peanut butter.
Oh shit. That's creamier.
It's creamier than peanut butter. What would be creamier than peanut butter? Like a Reese Oreo?
Is that what that is? It's like a hint of chocolate.
It does have a hint of chocolate.
Is that supposed to be Reese's?
I don't know. It tastes... Oh, gosh, the microphone's here.
There's
Sorry.
something with peanut butter, so...
There's something with peanut butter. I'm done
But
eating the
it's-
cookie on the outside because...
Okay, I gotta open this bitch up.
This is delicious. It's some kind of peanut butter.
Frosting. Oh, that's definitely... That's like a Reese's.
You think it's a Reese's?
Mm-hmm. And the frosting is like crunchy, kind of.
I don't know. I feel like
maybe that's just like a lot of crumbs in mine.
Okay, let's just guess.
Okay, I'm gonna call it like Reese's.
Okay,
chocolate.
3, 2, 1. I'm guessing it's like a peanut buttery cream pie. Because it's so creamy. Are you looking?
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Chocolate peanut butter pie.
Oh, okay. I guess we both got that right.
Yeah, I think we got it right. I mean, we both
Oh my
it.
God. You were right.
Or the chunky. Oh, look at that. It's literally both.
There's peanut butter on one side and chocolate on the other. Wow. All right. Well, that's delicious, but I don't want to keep eating it because I'm getting already gut rot. All right.
All right.
I didn't think he would buy this many, but let's keep it going.
All right.
All right.
There's the lip. There it is. Show the people. Nice.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Nice.
Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a weird smell. They're all fucking weird smelling. It's another, like, really buttery smell.
It literally just smells like straight up butter.
What was the last one that tasted like this? That's really thin.
Oh my God, why is it so thin?
Are these gonna be Oreo Thins?
Oh my God, this tastes like shit.
It's probably Oreo Thins.
I thought Oreo Thins were different than this.
What was the last flavor that tasted like this?
I hate this.
This is Oreo Thins.
The last flavor that tasted like this to me was the chocolate. Oh! I hate
What is this?
I can't even see, but I'm putting this fucker down. That is awful.
That's Oreo Thins. It has to be.
I don't...
That's not a flavor. That tastes like dust.
Cat's coming real hard for Oreo.
It's like
Dust
a fucking
flavor.
beat in a cookie. Like,
It tastes like... It tastes like low-calorie Oreo.
It's Thins.
Okay, I'm guessing low-calorie Oreo. That's my guess.
Thins.
Not even 3, 2, 1.
Oh. That was not correct at all.
Why is it so thin, though?
Why does it taste like absolute shit?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a mistake.
Okay. Why are all of mine fucking yellow? Literally all the cookies I apparently want to keep are all yellow cookies. What the fuck?
Even though you just said you hated this one.
That was garbage.
Alright, is there one more left?
I think there's 2 more. Yeah, there's 2 more.
Oh, God. I'm gonna yell at him. I told him to only get less than 10.
Oh, I forgot to show the people. Here you go. It's still open or whatever. Okay. Well, these are fat.
God, these are hard to get out. There we go. Oh, God, I hate this.
Ooh!
What is this? Oh, no.
That's...
I
Ooh!
just crumbled it. I caught
That's
it.
a scent.
This smells very strong of something. I don't want to say what I'm
It smells
thinking.
like candy. Oh, God, I'm scared.
It smells like a gingerbread.
Oh, God, is that what this is?
It smells like gingerbread.
It does.
I haven't...
It's like a ginger snap. That's what it tastes like. Oh. Eggnog.
Please don't tell me it's eggnog.
100%. This is eggnog.
I don't think it's eggnog. I think
This
it's
is some
ginger.
kind of fucking Christmas bullshit. This is eggnog.
Christmas,
Or ginger snaps. Or
Christmas bullshit.
some kind of Christmas bullshit. Christmas ain't my season, folks. It's Halloween. And this is bullshit.
Are you sure it's not pumpkin spice?
Ew!
It does kind of taste like it, though. Doesn't it?
That would explain why I keep saying, like, ginger snaps and shit.
It tastes like ginger. What else could it be in ginger?
But why would they have a Halloween season out?
Why would they have Christmas out?
season
It's March. Okay.
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
3, 2, 1.
Christmas bullshit.
Ginger. Carrot cake.
Oh!
You know, it's actually not that bad. I kind of like this one.
It's not bad. It's just, I would not.
Yeah, this one's not that bad.
Okay, carrot cake. That's not bad. I'm gonna see that now.
I love how Cat's like, it's not that bad, proceeds to call it Christmas bullshit.
Mm-hmm. That's not bad, though. I mean, it's really sugary, though. The icing is,
Super sugary, yeah.
yeah, a little overwhelming.
Guess he's gonna have a lot of Oreos out for my birthday.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, last
Birthday
one.
soon.
It is my birthday in like 2 weeks.
My 4-year anniversary next week. All right.
Oh my god, that was so sweet. Did you open it yet?
No.
Oh. I just wanted to hold your hand. That's all it was.
All right. Last one.
We always go for the same one.
Oh my god, this is thick with 2 seeds.
It
is. God damn, girl.
Whoa, it smells like a thin mint. It's mint. It's mint.
It's 100% mint.
I don't even need to eat it.
Hiding it.
It's
I don't want to
mint.
eat it. I don't like mint. I'm not eating it.
Alright, I ate it for you. It's mint.
It's mint. Okay, 3, 2,
Although,
1.
it's mint, but
It's
okay.
dumb thick.
Yeah, that's mint.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is that so thick?
God damn. Dumb thick cookie. Look at that shit. Look at the... look.
Oh, it's green because of the green screen. That's funny.
Okay, well, you can tell. It's
That's funny.
thick. It is dumb thick.
Oh, wow. Look at my eyes.
Oh, wow. You're cute.
All right. Well, that was the Oreo challenge, right? That was the last one. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's get the show on the road. Welcome back, people that were listening.
Can I just show you?
Make sure you put it back correctly.
I'll try my best.
Can you see our graveyard of Oreos in here? Ignore my dirty...
There's the ones that I wanted to keep. I don't think I'm doing that right. There you go. My lap is just covered in pale cookies.
Nala, you can't have any of these. Oh, you need to pull it down. There you go. Well, it's
slide it down.
there, a little bit that way. Here.
There we go.
There we go.
Where's the cellular, the lower device?
Good question. I think it's here. Hiding under the disgusting lemon Oreos. I have a missed phone call.
I need a palate cleanser.
Send me a picture of your setup of the stream. It looks terrible. Alright, guys. Say hi to Cameron, I guess. Because it looks bad. And then, he's going to see all of the graveyard of Oreos. Here, cat. Oh, God.
I look like ass, but that's fine.
You know?
That's for Cameron. I don't really worry.
What? Can you see my face? My eyes.
Oh, I thought you were just glaring at me. I was like, what? I'm not trying to look good for yo, man. Is that because I assume that's who you're sending that
That's who I'm sending all this to, yes.
Okay, we're just gonna... Where's so many fucking Oreos?
Okay, alright. Alright, well, welcome back, everybody.
What up, what up?
Our graveyard of Oreos are over here. If you want to check us out with that, you can always go to our YouTube channel and watch it. Kat's turn to tell her story.
I'm going to talk about the disappearance of Madeline McCann. I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Which is a very popular case on Netflix right now.
Holy your forehead. Her forehead's purple and black.
I'm just gonna wear this for the rest of the time.
You look cute, I promise.
Does that cover it?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
So as I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, so Maddie was the product of IVF pregnancy because they couldn't get pregnant and they really wanted to have a child. And then a year after they were born, they also had twins.
Oh.
So
through IVF too?
I didn't read into them. I
okay.
didn't give a shit about the twins. Sorry, not sorry. So anyways, on May 3rd, 2007, 3-year-old Madeline McCann.
Sure.
McCann went missing in Portugal, and no one knows why. Jerry and Kate McCann went on holiday with their 3 children in the resort Praia da Luz. The couple put their children to bed, Maddie and 2-year-old twin siblings Sean and Emil, and then left the apartment to go get dinner and drinks on an on-site bar with friends. And throughout the night, all the friends went to go check on the children every few minutes. It was only 50 meters away from the place that they were staying, and they did it several times over the time that they were there. So they were there for, I think, 6 days before she went missing, and every single night they had the same routine, put the kids to bed, go to this bar, and they would
Every night?
Every night.
Oh.
And they would check on the children
Periodically.
So this is per the parents. The day of her disappearance, Maddie was unusually exhausted. It usually took some time to put her down to sleep at night, but this time she barely made it through the first half of the bedtime story before she completely knocked out. She couldn't even walk home from the kids' club and requested to be carried home due to how tired she was, and this was around 6 p.m. Maddie slept in a bed right in front of a window, and the twins slept in cots opposite of the room. The parents went to dinner around 8:30 p.m. with 3 other couples, and I didn't put all of their names, but you'll just hear random names throughout the story. So 9 p.m. Matt checks the children. Well, he checks his own children. It never said that he actually checks other people's children. 9:05, Jerry checks on Maddie. He noticed the bedroom door was open more than they had left it, and Jerry is the father, just a reminder. Claims he went into the room and saw the twins and Maddie sleeping, so he thought nothing of it. On his way back, he stops to talk to a fellow guest. Jane checks on her children at 9:15, and on her route, they pass the McCann apartment, and she sees an adult, male or female. At the time, they thought male, but later on it changes. But sees an adult carrying a child.
A child. Okay.
At 9:20, dinner is served. 9:30, Kate suggests that she will go check on the children, but instead Matt insisted he will check, considering his apartment was right next to theirs. In the McCann's apartment, Matt noticed the children's bedroom doors open again, but this means nothing to him. He merely observes all that is quiet and makes a glance inside the room, seeing the twins in their cot, but does not directly look at Madeline's bed, and so he can't really say if she was there or not. Afterwards, he could not say for sure if she was really there, but he did notice that the window and shutter had been open. Nor did he notice that the window was open. So he didn't notice
He didn't notice the window was open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Russell stayed behind. Oh, so I apologize. I didn't put this in there. So Matt and Russell both went to check on their children. Matt checked on Maddie and his children. Russell checked on his own child and claimed he had to stay behind because his child became unwell. At 9:40, Jane leaves to be with Russell. That's his wife. So 10 minutes later. At 10 p.m., so about 20 minutes later, Kate goes to check on the children. Noticed the door was more open than usual, and she thought nothing of it because maybe Matt just didn't shut the door all the way. But then all of a sudden, it seemed like the door had shut on itself right in front of her. So she opens it back open to notice that the window was wide open, which is odd considering the window was closed. So she opens the door back up, notice that Maddie is gone, but the twins were still sleeping in their cots. And this is when she runs back to the restaurant and screams, "They took her."
Who's they?
That's exactly what I wrote after that.
Oh. Who's they? And how does she assume that they took her? And why not he or her?
Yeah, and then she also screamed, they took her, she's gone. But, and I'll read it anyways.
Okay.
10:15, so 15 minutes later, the police are called. The whole town are starting to look for her due to the parents running up to everyone asking had they seen a small blonde girl. Witnesses claimed that Kate was almost howling with how hard she was crying, and the parents went back to the apartment. At 11:10, the detective from Policia Judiciaria, I apologize, it's in Spanish, they arrive. They see that there is a latch lock on the sliding glass window. The McCains I'm going to keep saying McCains, I'm sorry, thought but could not be sure had they locked the window. Later it was discovered that it was common for cleaners to open the shutters and windows to give the room some air, so there was no way of knowing whether the window was locked or not that night. Kate was 100% certain that Maddie had been taken, and there is no chance Maddie would have wandered off. Maddie had a doll that she carried with everywhere, which was called, I can't remember at the point, I have it written down later on, but there was a small cat that she would carry everywhere, and she left it behind. Mm-hmm. Around midnight or later, an Irish couple claimed they also saw a person carrying a child with light-colored PJs on and bare feet. Maddie happened to be wearing light pink PJs that night.
Ooh, that's suspicious.
4 a.m., parents go to sleep, only for about an hour or two, and then when light breaks, they go on foot looking for her in the underbrush areas. Almost less than 24 hours, the news get a hold of the story, and it becomes one of the biggest stories of an abduction ever recorded, and becomes international news almost immediately. Now here's where things get odd.
As if they haven't already? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Kate refuses to answer any police questioning, and when she is asked, not a direct quote, "Do you know that you're making this harder for us if you don't answer questions?" She says yes. Kate and the fellow friends all refuse to attend the police reconstruction, so reconstructing the scene and what happened that night. Jerry and Kate have inconsistent stories. For one, Kate claimed that she tucked her under the covers, while Dad said she hated sleeping under covers. Jerry's tennis bag mysteriously goes missing, even though he had it every single day of the trip and went to the courts every day with Kate. Kate had noticed Maddie gone, but the twins were still sleeping, yet she left the apartment anyways, not knowing the kidnapper was still there. Absolutely no signs of a break-in. Parents of all the parties gave their children back to the staff of the resort just hours after the disappearance, even though the staff were never ruled out as suspects. Jerry kept saying that she had been taken by pedophiles, but how would he know? And why is he so hell-bent on it being pedophiles? And if it was pedophiles, how come they only took Maddie but not the twins?
True.
Jerry and Kate were seen acting casual days after the disappearance. Jerry is caught on camera laughing very hard a few days later. When one of the biggest leads first came up, Jerry is seen laughing and joking around. When 14 sightings of Maddie was made in Malta, the parents went to Germany for a TV plug. Another sighting was made in Belgium by very credible authorities and a child psychiatrist. The parents went to Spain instead.
What?
Thousands, if not millions of dollars were raised for the family in order to find Maddie, and all of it was used to pay for the house and traveling. They almost never mentioned that there was an award to anyone who might help lead them to their daughter. Even though there was babysitting services, they did not use it, nor did they use any kind of listening devices when they all went to the bar every night. Even though police told them to stay away from the media, they went in front of the media almost every day. They hired extradition lawyers and lawyers to gag anyone who had a different viewpoint other than what they had. Jerry is quoted saying Maddie is maybe alive a few days later after she disappeared. Kate and Jerry never gave permission to look... Jerry and Kate never gave permission for anyone to look at their phone records or bank statements. Kate carried Maddie's favorite toy, Ca-Caw, everywhere, but once when she was alerted that the police wanted it for evidence, she washed it.
Okay, that's suspicious.
A leak of the couple's first police interview reveals Madeline asked her mother of the morning that she vanished, "Mommy, why didn't you come when we were crying last night?" Meaning there is a theory that it's possible that someone could have came to the window and scared them, like possible abductors planning to abduct. Or it could have been another theory that one of the friends of the family wanted to see how easy it was to wake them up. Now this is where it gets fucking crazy.
Okay.
The dogs that get involved.
Okay.
Eddie and Keela are blood-sniffing dogs, but are also cadaver dogs that were hired to sniff out the apartment along with a rental card. They both have never failed or been wrong in any cases they've been a part of. Keela was a crime scene dog that was trained to give her handler a very specific signal when she detected blood, the signal being to lower her nose to the ground and stay like that. Eddie was an enhanced victim recovery dog that was trained to bark when he detected the scent of human cadavers. Both dogs came from the same South Yorkshire police at the request of the British authorities during the investigation. The dogs were taken to the apartment, a wasteland, and the beach. Both dogs signaled within the apartment. Both Keela and Eddie gave their signal when they searched behind the sofa of the McCain apartment, and Eddie gave a further alert near the wardrobe in the bedroom. Neither signaled at the beach or the wasteland. Maddie's toy she carried everywhere, or better known as Ca-Caw, was alerted by Eddie even though it had been washed, meaning he could smell a cadaver. The car that the McCains had rented, also removed several days later, was placed in an underground garage with 30 other vehicles around them, 30 feet apart. Eddie gave an alert by the driver's door. Keela alerted to the trunk and the gloved compartment, which contained maps and keys to the car. The keys were then placed in a bucket of sand, and Keela still alerted again. The bucket was finally placed in a different part of the car, and Keela again alerted beside it. So what does this tell us? DNA can be compromised and contaminated. Fingerprints can be smudged or explained in many ways, but how can these 2 British dogs identify blood and the smell of a dead body in many areas and still be discounted?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it could be said that Madeline may have died in the apartment and then been removed by an unknown party. How can the evidence found in a new apartment and almost a month after the disappearance can be explained? So they had a second investigation with the same dogs, and they went to the other apartment that they were at while they were like waiting to see, because they were staying in Portugal while they were waiting for their dog to be found. And the dogs searched that apartment, and they didn't hit anything other than clothes that were in boxes and cuddle cat.
Wow.
So why was the evidence not given more credit, et cetera, et cetera? So in July 2008, Portugal closes the case. 2010, the parents decided to write a book about Maddie and print it in 2011. The same time, they plead with the British Prime Minister to open a separate investigation to find Maddie. 2012, Portugal police state they will not reopen their case. 2013, deciding of what could have been Maddie is made, and they take the girl for a DNA test. Unfortunately, it was not her. May of 2013, UK detectives identify a number of persons of interest. In June of 2013, a London prosecution team files a Portugal with the Scotland Yard detectives in April to discuss the case with Portuguese counterparts. July, Scotland Yard announces it will launch its own investigation into Madeline's disappearance, saying 2-year review of the original Portuguese investigation has resulted in some new evidence. It says a list of 38 persons of interest has been drawn up, including 12 British nationals. October, British detectives say they have pieced together a new sequence of events suggesting Maddie has been targeted by abductors. They released new images of 5 men wanted in the connection with this case. Among the men is one that was seen carrying the blonde child in PJs the night that she disappeared. As of March 2017, almost a decade after Madeline vanished from her family's holiday apartment in Portugal, London police say that they are still following critical lines of inquiry, but might never solve this case. The number of detectives went from 24 to 4. Wow. London Metropolitan Police Assistant Commissioner Mark Rowley says police have no definitive evidence as to whether or not Maddie is alive. And lastly, Madeline's parents, Kate and Jerry McCain, say the 10th anniversary is a horrible marker of stolen time. And so down here, I have a link of I think it's 5 theories. There's 9. I'll just read off a few. The first one is sex trafficking theory. The value that Madeline had been taken is very high, and they took her because they're going to get like a lot of money, which is disgusting to think about. The parents selling theory. Some believe that she was sold by her parents, who organized the entire abduction. The parents' drugging theory, so she was unusually tired the day of her disappearance. The parents, or the twins, never woke up, even though, apparently someone broke into their home and took their sister.
That's true.
Let's see. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. The tourism theory, the wandering theory. Oh, they thought that maybe she had
gotten up and just left
and then drowned somewhere. But like I said, the cadaver dogs never
didn't find a body.
Yeah, they never picked up on any smells either. And this is the video that I actually have of the dogs sniffing out. Do you want me to point it to that, or do you want me to just show you?
Just show me, and I'll put it on the thing.
Is there sound on?
Yeah, it should be. Okay. Is it playing? Oh, it was an ad.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored by Hyundai, but look at that Sonata. Ooh, that Elantra. Tucson.
Kona. Woo! Get a car, guys. Not sponsored. Okay. This is the apartment. And this is Eddie.
Nala thinks it's a real dog in here. So Eddie's supposed to bark when he thinks there's a...
When he smells cadaver.
Wow.
And then this is the female. I can't remember her name right now.
Keela or something. And she's supposed to stick her nose to the ground when she smells blood.
Yep. So yeah, she indicated.
Wow. That's wild.
Yep.
I feel like the parents did it.
Oh, 100%.
The parents 100% did it.
Yep.
There's no way they didn't.
Yeah, and oh, pictures. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so here they actually sued Daily Express for like making them look bad, and they got like a $500,000 for it, even though they
obviously did it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. This is going faster than I was expecting. That's a drawing. Here, I'll just show them now. That's a drawing that someone made of someone kidnapping a girl.
I can always
in
put it up on the thing.
Yeah. That's her.
Oh, she's so cute.
That's Cuddle Cat that the mom carried around everywhere. Those are the parents. This is a picture of a supposed wanted people that they think took her.
Look like the dad.
Kind of. This is an enhanced photo of what she might look like now. Her and Cuddle Cat again. They met the Pope just less than a month after. This is them as a family. That's her again. Oh, darn. I didn't get the picture. Well, there was a picture of the last time she was ever photographed the day before.
Wow. That's wild. I think the parents did it. 100%.
100%.
100% they did it. Was it this?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh. Okay, well, with that being said,
Okay.
anything you need to add?
No. I mean, there is more to that story, but I mostly just wanted the details of what was creepy than anything else.
Well, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed our first video podcast. They will get better.
Yes.
As time goes on. This is just kind of like a trial period. We're still working on it. Still working on our setup here.
Yep.
And all of that. Sorry that I ended up looking like shit after the Oreos.
Well, I almost vomited from one of them, so we're good.
Yeah, I still have the taste of lemon in my mouth. But with that being said, my laptop keeps shutting down. That's so weird. With that being said, if you feel like sending us an email, you can at amurderofcrowspodcast@gmail.com. Our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook are all at AMOC Podcast. And our closed Facebook group is Our Murder of Crows, like yours, mine, and ours. And lastly, if you feel like helping us monetarily on our podcasting journey, you can become a patron at patreon.com/amurderofcrowspodcast.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. With that being said,
Ca-Caw!
Ca-Caw! Ca-Caw!
Oh, that's not even working. There you
There you
go.
go.
Ca-Caw!
Bye, guys.